I thank the gentlelady for her leadership and the ranking member as well. Let me say that America is going to get not a payday, but an investment. Unlike what my colleagues like to characterize the hard work of the appropriators and our chairwoman, this is about good-paying jobs, $90 billion in transportation. This is about tackling hunger in agriculture, some $27 million. This is about helping Houston and its horrible and yearly confrontation with flooding. And yes, this is about with the issues of energy and resources or energy, and as well with financial services. This is about helping our consumers. And of course, in the interior, I want to say that this is about helping the work that I'm doing on Emancipation Trail. I'm delighted that I also rise to support all of the en blocs. I have amendments in all of them, and particularly I want to emphasize the work that is being done through my amendments on oversight over the General Land Office that has tackled Houston and Harris County and the region after Hurricane Harvey like they are at odds. Our federal money, $4 billion, was supposed to go to Harris County and Houston. Houston ultimately got zero amount at a certain stage, and they only gave Harris County $800,000 when we are suffering with loss of housing, with major flooding. And so my amendments will talk about major oversight over the GLO and their treatment of local jurisdictions. And this plagues across America when states get money and they don't believe that it should go to the local communities. Let me also indicate I am glad that my human trafficking victims trafficking bill is in that provides for SNAP resources and to clarify that if you are educating a human trafficking victim that is not documented, you can clarify for them without looking like you're recruiting or selling SNAP to let them know that they're eligible for it, which is extremely important. Also, I-45, the President of the United States issued an equity policy that whenever you do major infrastructure projects, you should look at how it impacts the historic neighborhoods, how it impacts the minority neighborhoods and urban neighborhoods. And I-45, a major federal project, has not even perceived that to be important. And so my amendment indicates that that should be the case. A couple of minutes.
I yield the gentlelady another minute. Thank you.
I thank the chairwoman for her graciousness. And that is an ongoing issue that we have in our community, where the community are not taken in consideration when the houses are leveled, when the flooding is increased by an infrastructure project that we now have a Title VI proceeding under that is funded by federal dollars. Let me also express my appreciation for amendments dealing with the Federal Rail Administration. Everyone that knows it has trains, we know that they provide part of the supply chain, but in our communities, there's the crossings, there's the sound, there are the horns. All we want to do is work harmoniously, and the oversight over the Federal Rail Administration to deal with safety and operations in our communities are particularly important. I also want to express appreciation for the work my amendments will do and that they have been accepted dealing with the issue of historic preservation, which will include places like Freedmanstown, Independence Heights, and of course the historic 3rd Ward where Emancipation Park is. Again, the underlying bill is a bill that will invest in America. I support this
Gentlewoman's time has expired.
The Appropriations Committee, and ask everyone to support that and my amendment and the amendments included in the en bloc. I yield back.